SaintsFootballTalk.com. It's your guy here, Elias J. Williams. Uh, Nick Underhill is a fanboy. Like, seriously, when's the last time Nick Underhill pushed a boundary or said something that would arguably go against the grain of the consensus? When's the last time he stepped on the edge and said something that was opposing what the general narrative is? Don't worry, I'll wait. He's been covering the Saints for years. It's been all sunshine and rainbows lately. And what's the common consensus right now? That Jeremiyah Love is just going to gently fall in the Saints' laps at 8. So he's going on this fanboy rant of all these spectacular skill sets that Jeremiyah Love has. You know why? Because you, the viewer, wants this to happen. And he knows you want it to happen. So he's just reeling you in, reeling you in. Why would the number 2 or number 3 prospect in the draft just fall right into the Saints' lap? A perfect marriage of need and timing, just right there for the taking. Look, put yourself in the Saints' shoes. Would you wait to see if that happened? You probably wouldn't. You'd probably address the running back situation in free agency, wouldn't you? Now, that wouldn't stop you from selecting Jeremiyah Love if he's there, but you would at least insulate yourself from the high probability or possibility that he doesn't last to your pick, or say someone like the Chiefs don't leapfrog you to get Love. Let's be honest, if you're in the comment section, don't you like Mike Triplett better anyway? I do. I think Triplett is the more common sense one of the bunch. His logics are always driven in such a way that makes sense. Nick, on the other hand, definitely goes into this, oh my God, oh my God. Triplett asks questions like, hey, how does a player feel goal line and short yardage? Real problems. Nick says, he can catch a ball with one hand. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh, he's a plant. He's a fanboy. He's a plant. I'm here to tell you the reality of the narrative. 2016. 2016. Mark Ingram had just had about 50 to 60% of the carries. Tim Hightower was your running back. He retired that year. Saints signed Adrian Peterson in free agency. And then they targeted a specific skill set when they went after Alvin Kamara in the 3rd round. Now you ask yourself, what's the specific skill set that's missing for the Saints right now? What's the archetype that's missing? Hmm? If Alvin Kamara is the lightning, he needs a what? A thunder. Now, Love has a potential to be thunder, maybe if he gains some weight. But I think we can all agree that he and Alvin Kamara are the exact same archetype. They're both lightning. Don't take my word for it. What was Love's college teammate known for? His bruising, contact, balance, running style. He was paired with a what? A thunder type back. So you tell me the common sense, other than a successor to Alvin Kamara, because it's not that Love doesn't make sense. Love makes sense as a successor to Alvin Kamara. But again, what's the likelihood that that just falls all into place perfectly while the Saints sit at 8 in the draft? You want to know my against the grain selection? The Saints take care of running back in free agency. They take care of guard in free agency. They take care of tight end in free agency. They re-sign Olave. They bring back Demario Davis. They bring back Cam Jordan. They add some interior depth. And then when that eighth pick comes around, they draft Sonny Styles. Because that Fangio defense, you have to pair those linebackers. One is used in coverage a lot. Pete Warner ain't no coverage linebacker. Danny Stutzman ain't no coverage linebacker. Demario Davis is getting up in age. He ain't no coverage linebacker. You need one of those guys. Who's the running back in the NFC South? Who's the top running back in the NFC South? Who's guarding Bijan Robinson in that linebacker core? Huh? Who's guarding Bijan? If they motion us out empty, who's the linebacker that's going to the outside and helping cover Bijan that you could depend on? It ain't none of them three. Go against the grain a little bit. Sonny Styles, Pig 8, fits the defense. Not the common consensus right now. Not going to drive clicks to my website. But it is something different. And it's something that makes sense. So yeah, let me know in the comment section who you like better. Nick Underhill or Mike Triplett? Who like Triplett? SaintsFootballTalk.com. Elias J. Williams.